Alright, laddies. You know what time it is. We all know it's St. Patrick's Day. So, to start the video off, happy St. Patrick's Day to y'all. All the lads and ladies that tune in to FSCW tonight for Preflight. So, as the lottie goes, sit back and enjoy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night Preflight episode 152. As par the usual, I am Cobble as Cobble. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to another action-packed episode of Preflight here on the FSCW network. Looks like we're not going to start right away. We got some shit going on in the back. Let's see what we got. A clue. High above the square circle of something, but be cautious, every step you take could be your last. What, according to what it said, was that above the sacred square, you will find what you need. However, but be cautious, every step you take could be your last. Some more head games here attempting to find out where her title is, because we know 2 weeks ago Red Dragon stole it or liberated it, and we're going to switch over to Mr. Max and we'll go from there. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. It's been an interesting several weeks, but it all comes to a close tonight. I also want to announce that in 4 weeks, we will be celebrating our 3rd year anniversary of the FSCW. We have some big plans for all the fans to enjoy, and we'll show off all the talent. Gold will be up for grabs, and there will be a debut of new belts or two. But this is weeks away. Tonight is now. Jesse will defend once again, chasing 4X's record, and Cade will continue her search for her stolen property. Without further ado, let's hand it back to the ringside, and Mr. Cobble, take it away. Thank you, Mr. Slane. As we're going to get right back into it, yes, we have our main event of the evening is going to be our FSCW Series finale. Only 2 teams remain. They've all done what they could. And it comes down to Team Guardian versus Team Whiteside. So we're going to have that to look forward to. And as he announced earlier, yes, Jesse will be defending his title, the TV title, against an individual. We don't know who it is yet, but we shall find out shortly. But yes, 4 weeks away from 3rd year anniversary of FSCW. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. Lots of stuff has happened over the years. Talent has entered, talent has left. And we got a couple surprises in store, so stay tuned for that. But tonight, our main event will be for the FSCW Championship. Now, finale will be the MXC Series finale. My apologies. It's St. Patrick's Day, so we're all a little tipsy. So, first matchup is going to be Jesse's TV title bout, and it's going to be, against the Dire Wolf, Corey Kerr. This has repercussions for so much. It should be interesting regardless. Corey's been a little bit of a slump. He's got some great victories. He's had some break heart defeats. and he couldn't get the job done for his tag team through the MXC series, but that has to be all put in the rear view and on the back burner, and we have to keep moving forward. So we'll see how it goes from here. But yes, there is going to be a debut for some new gold that will be coming up at the 3rd year anniversary. And what we have in store has been a long time coming. It hasn't really been thinking of much to go this way, but all things considered, it's needed. So it should be very interesting to see how everybody responds to what we have in store. And there's still debate of one other belt we were thinking about introducing as well. So you have to stay tuned for that. But our first matchup is going to be Jesse Stansfield versus Corey Kerr with the the FSCW TV title on the line. Jesse's got a large mountain to climb, that besides being Corey Kerr, to try and catch DJ 4X. His record-setting number of defending of his TV title is relatively unheard of with all the victories he's had. He's got 8 victories, 8 defenses for that title. So here we go. Corey Kerr versus Jesse Stansfield. Two out of 3 falls. Here we go. Corey's going to open up with a clothesline right out the gate. Explosive out of the corner. Jesse's going to try and slow it down with a headlock. Jesse going to send Corey into the corner. Jesse come back with a clothesline of his own. And Jesse's immediately going after her and trying to take the fight to Corey Kerr. Not sure that's much of a great idea because we know Mr. Kerr's background and loves to throw hands, and if stiff needs to go stiff, they can. As Jesse comes with a knee to the midsection, double axe handle, kick to the midsection, goes to the front face lock. Corey's going to counter to the waist lock. Jesse's going to counter that to the hammer lock and just shove Corey away, create some separation. Corey going to kick to the midsection, goes to the side headlock. Corey elbow to the face. They're going to lock up in the corner. Corey goes to the headlock or front rear chin lock, pulls back, clothesline of his own, flipping senton, nobody home. Jesse comes back with those left and right hands. Corey's going to block it, go to the waist lock, and going to hit a sleeper slam. Corey go to the side headlock, and going to go duck under there with a big eat defeat. Boot there and fuck! Just as Jesse gets up, gets another T-bone shot to the head. Corey Kerr very nimble and hitting you in all the places with those 14 Triple D boots. Jesse's going to try and slow it down again, throw him across, Irish whip across the ring. Corey's going to counter with a knee to the midsection. They're going to lock up top. Corey's going to win to the waist lock. Jesse's going to counter with the snapmare, and Corey's going to roll away. They're going to lock up on the side again. Collar elbow. Corey goes to the side headlock. Pulls back. Jesse's going to hit the jawbreaker. Right hand. Gets where that tries to pick some speed with that clothesline, but Corey looked ineffective by that clothesline and gets right back up and goes right back on the offense. Drops that elbow, that point of his elbow into the throat of Jesse. Now he's got the body scissors, and now he's going to hit that elbow right to the face and head. Jesse's going to try and slow it down by sweeping the legs out. Jesse's going to become involved. They're going to lock up. And Corey's going to win again to the waist lock, standing switch. Going to pull back, drop toe hold of the face. Corey gonna roll over Jesse and then go try and rip that arm out of its socket. And hits that stomp and another boot right to the face of Jesse. Followed by a second. Is he gonna go for the trifecta? Nope, he's just gonna drop the knee. Corey gonna dump Jesse over the top. Corey's gonna bring him in the hard way with the second rope DDT. Jesse's already been busted open. Those shots to the head have paid off dividends. Corey gonna dump Jesse over the top and bring him in a hard way once again. Second rope DDT. Corey picks up Jesse. Corey gonna dump him off for a third time. He's gonna hit this trifecta. Middle rope DDT. Jesse's a bloody mess. Corey gonna go, this is for the missed shot. And gonna hit it a fourth time. Trying to get the KO victory on Jesse. Corey's gonna pick him back up. And Jesse has no idea where he is. He should get off that rope. And he's gonna get off of it, but not the way he wanted to. Corey's gonna lift up. Corey gonna send Jesse into the barricade. The ref begins his count. Corey gonna send him back into another barricade. Corey really aggressive. Corey goes that wrist lock. Jesse gonna switch the ropes and throw Corey into the barricade. Gonna come back with a bulldog. Refs up to a 5 count. They're gonna run back into the ring. Well, Corey's there. The ref begins his 6 count. Corey got to get back in the ring now. We're back in the ring. Jesse goes for another clothesline, but Corey's there to counter it with a hip toss. Corey gonna dump Jesse over the top. Jesse gonna finally come back. Jesse gonna springboard super kick. Jumped right into a super kick from Corey. That might be it. Here's the cover. Oh, Jesse's in the ropes. Thank God. But Jesse would have just put Jesse down one fall in the match. Jesse's going to break up the wrist lock. Jesse hits another clothesline, but Corey gets back up, shakes it right off. Corey going to jump Jesse over top, kick him down again. Corey's going to try again. I don't think Jesse's going to try it twice. He tries it twice! And walks into another super kick. That might be it. But no, Jesse's in the ropes. Once again. Jesse's going to come back with a jawbreaker, trying to get some of the momentum away from Corey. Jesse kicks the midsection, but Jesse cannot recover because he's still trying to figure out where his head is. As Corey sends Jesse into the corner, and Corey just teeing off on Jesse. This is not going to end well for Jesse whatsoever. Corey hits a wolf's bane. And there's the third one. Stomp, boot to the face. Jesse's, I think, done. Jesse gonna get tossed over the top again. Gonna kick it down to the ring. Jesse gonna get picked up. Ref begins his count. Jesse has no idea where the hell he is. Jesse, out of instinct alone, sends Corey into the barricade. They're going to lock up. Jesse goes a side headlock. Going to throw Corey into some steps. Refs up to a 5 count. Jesse runs into Corey. And now they're playing chase. Jesse's trying to find which direction he wants to go, but those shots to the head might have been enough to just finish off Jesse. But Corey's got to get him. And the third time! Jesse just does not learn. Nor does Corey, because he doesn't pull him to the center to get that pinfall. Jesse comes back. Jesse hits the headshot. Jesse gonna drag Corey to the center, but Corey said enough of that shit. But Jesse's gonna throw him into the corner. Jesse's gonna hit a clothesline. Jesse gonna get there and, oh God, hits the roaring elbow. Will that be enough? Corey's gonna try and finish it here. He's setting up. Is he gonna try the roaring elbow again, or is enough damage been done? 1, 2, 3. Corey gets the first fall of the match. Jesse's gonna kick to the midsection. Jesse go to the waist lock. Standing switch to the front face lock. Jesse desperate now. Gonna try everything out there, but Corey's done way too much damage for Jesse. Jesse gonna try something. And gonna hit a stump pile driver on Corey Kerr. Corey's been busted open. Jesse's gonna go for the cover. 1, 2. Corey's gonna kick out at 2. Corey gonna dump Jesse over the top. Gonna bring him in. This should be enough. DDT. Corey just beyond himself now. He wants to break Jesse. DDT. The brutality that Corey Kerr is putting on notice right now. Not sure how much more Jesse can take of this. DDT. Second rope. Corey gonna drop the knee. Jesse rolls away. Hits a clothesline. Jesse gonna go for another pile driver, but Corey's gonna counter it. They're both a bloody mess. Jesse gonna fight back and gonna try it for a 4th time. No, oh God! 4 times. Will that be it? Jesse's in the ropes. Jesse hits the spike DDT. And Corey goes again and counters it. Corey's going to try and work on the arm. Corey's got. Stomp. Boot to the face. Jesse's going to counter to the wrist lock. Jesse's going to kick in the midsection. Hits the stunner. For higher. Jesse's going to roll Corey to the ring. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, we're 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Next fall wins. Jesse's going to side headlock. Jesse going to try and hit a clothesline in the corner. Jesse's going to roll over Corey. But Corey's going to come back with a jawbreaker. Going to hit a knee to the face. Jesse's down. Corey going to try and pick up Jesse. Corey dumps with a clothesline. Picks up Jesse one more time. Jesse's going to counter it, sidestep it with a shot to the kidneys. And Jesse, he's going to go up and Corey's going to counter it again. 3 counters. What else has Corey have to do to put Jesse away here? For a 7th time. And for some way, Jesse is not giving up. Corey drops the DDT. Corey gonna drive him to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1. Jesse's gonna kick out a 1? What the fuck? Corey's gonna counter it. Corey drop toe hold. Will that be enough? Corey goes for the cover. 1. Jesse kicks out at 1. How the hell is he doing this right now? He is kicking out on instinct alone. How is Jesse still functioning after all of this hell? Jesse to the waist lock, front face lock. Jesse, elbow to the throat. Jesse gonna go out top for a 7th time. Finally something lands. Jesse's gonna go to the cover. 1, 2, Corey kicks out at 2. Jesse kicks to the midsection, goes to the front face lock. Scoop slam. Corey fighting his way out once again. Jesse stunned. Dumps him over the top. Corey gonna hit the Spanish fly on the outside. Well, I'm sorry, no, he hit the Canadian Destroyer on the outside. That's gotta be it. Elbow to the face, boot to the face. Corey's at a 5 count. They're gonna lock up in the center once again. Corey, front face lock. Throw Jesse into the corner. Shoulder thrust. Corey gonna tie him up into the tree of woe. Punch him in the midsection. Gonna drag him to the center. That's gotta be it. Here's the cover. 1. Jesse kicks out at 1. This is unheard of. Face buster. Or hits a bulldog. Jesse must really want that title this bad. Hit a gut wrench. Jesse gonna go back up again. Hits a power bomb. Jesse, here's the cover. 1, 2, oh, Corey kicks out at 1. Corey, front face lock. This has got to be it. Corey, gonna just get down and dirty. Comes with that right hand. Will that be it? No, he's going to work on the arm still. Cover. 1. Jesse kicks out at 1. Jesse hits the high. Hits the sky. What the hell? Here's the cover. 1, 2. No way. No way. Jesse wins that fall. That cannot be right. That can't be right. Jesse should be unconscious. And should be on the floor unconscious. That just cannot happen. But Jesse is going to take this victory. However wrong it may feel. Just wow, Jesse able to put it out after taking 7 super kicks to the face. Just cannot be right. Oh, a clue. What you seek will be high next to heaven, but before you reach for heaven, you must fall to the unholy depths below. What the hell? These riddles are starting to get even more crazy-ish. She found another clue up high on a ladder, which links the other code to that, but that is unheard of. So now the road continues for Cade. What? Well, fair the window. But what a match right there. That's just unheard of. Jesse is going to take the victory, but something is amiss on that. Because that can't be right. So our final main event of the evening is going to be the finals for the MXC series, pitting Team Guardian versus Team Whiteside. We saw last week that Crazy Mike could not get the job done against the Guardian and his squad. So now we'll see what's able to there. They can still keep this role, but well, yeah, we have 13 coming out first, followed by Foster and the captain of this squad, the Guardian, taking on William Whiteside, Sumo Scheiderman, and Nathan Whiteside. We saw last week was in there. He should have been dead in that ring, but somehow prevailed, just like Jesse has. As Foster was already battle damaged. I should say not battle damaged, but the Guardian was battle damaged from that last triple threat match earlier in last week's match earlier in the night, and then had to try and come into the main event. And luckily for Guardian, he didn't have to get involved because Foster and 13 did all of the heavy lifting. And the final member of the Guardian squad is going to be the Guardian himself. He had a very rough week last week, like I said, in that triple threat match where he got beat the absolute hell out of. A bloody mess. And it was interesting to see he was still able to function before our main event last week. So that's the one side, and the crowd doesn't like seeing them, but they see what they've been able to pull off. And we'll have William coming down next. William's kind of been the quiet amongst them. He had several key parts where he just started taking people out left and right in parts of the tournament, but luckily through the victories with Sumo Scheiderman and Nathan themselves, Nathan's team hasn't really had to do much. They've only had one fight compared to majority of them having at least 3 or 4. At this in this juncture inside the MXC series. And on next is going to be Sumo Scheiderman, who 2 weeks ago punched Team Whiteside's ticket to get into the final round and not having to fight everybody just yet, and then Nathan Whiteside's victory last week gave everybody a chance to recover. So Nathan making his way down to the ring, so it'll be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be right back with our main event.